I have a question for you about the Probert, the legendary. It was a bench brawl, right?
Yeah.
So you get into the bench brawl, and this is the headbutt fight, John. There's no refs obviously tying you guys up. That's why it ends up being like a 5-minute affair, right?
Yeah.
Like you're.
Oh,
yeah. How are you feeling when you're in that situation? Because again, this is sort of like the refs are tied up. It's like with Wilson, in the second fight.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, it was one of those. It started, and it started with the fight behind. It was behind the Red Wings net, and it was actually Wendell started fighting with Barry Melrose, who's his cousin. Whatever. And it was funny because Brad Park was coaching the Red Wings, and they weren't very good. They were not a good team. And like Brad Park literally was like, get out there. And like they peeled off their bench first and whatever. And I was on the ice at the time, so I was already kind of, and then it was just like everybody piled in. But next thing you know, it's like, well, I've got Probert, and then we go out by the blue line, and everybody, so like there's no refs around. And we were wrestling and fighting for 3, 4, 5 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like exhausted. And I think he was too, and that's why we were standing. And then he decided he was at the perfect shot because he's taller than me, a couple inches on me, and he freaking headbutts me with his helmet on, right square in the face and whatever. He ended up getting a 4-game suspension for that. But anyway, it was it was one of those things for sure.
With that fight too, a lot of people don't know this, or may not know this. There's only like little bits and pieces that are available to watch, so you can only really see the headbutt part, and then there's a little clip. It's like a global newsreel clip of a little bit of the action before that, and it looks like a great fight. But if anyone has that fight out there, we're asking you, like, let's release that footage. Like, we need to see the full fight. It's the holy grail for a lot of hockey fans. They want to see that fight. I remember on the hockey fight boards, people were always trying to find that one. So anyone that used to work at Global or whatever, that was filming that game, like, let's get that clip out there.